official clock out here. 9:01, call our meeting to order. Let's open with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just for the record, Commissioner Hofstad is on vacation. For all we know, he may have called in and is listening on the conference call. Just some things of note is that we've seen yesterday was one of the worst days as far as people being tested positive for COVID. It was over 1,000, like 1,067, and we haven't seen a number like that in the state of Ohio. Unfortunately, I think this is going to continue until vacation is over. We have had some, a 7-person increase. We're at 24 in Henry County. It's just 2 families going to Florida came back infected. I don't anticipate my personal feelings, and be sure to jump in, Jeff, and tell me I'm wrong, is that I don't think we back off what we're doing as far as the county buildings. We still require masks if you don't have masks. If somebody said they can't wear a mask, you can wear a face shield. If they can't wear a face shield, we'll figure out a way to do business with you outside of the building. That's.
I agree. What we've been doing is working, so why change it? And
we've gotten a little more lax on relaxing our policy. It's about having group meetings. And Tuesday, the solid waste committee, they were pretty well spaced. You couldn't, given the area, you couldn't really do too much more. I mean, we could pull some more chairs out, but you're almost to the point where let's just go back to a Zoom meeting. And I think, Christy, let's, for the next foreseeable future, how long that is, I'm thinking at least 45 days, maybe longer. Let's do as much Zoom. And just, if people out that don't like to, the commissioners, and keep in mind, and you can use our age as a reason.
I tried to cut that one out. It was too hard for them to figure out, for everyone that needed to be here.
Really?
But because then people aren't able to, or I can't get it set up where Jim could do something on the screen, and I don't know. I'm like,
yeah, it could have all been done. Nobody would have had to been here. Nobody. That's not an excuse. We can set the stuff up. We would give Jim permission to share a screen. Did it yesterday.
something about, he was going to do a WebEx, I think. I don't know. So she's the last minute. She figured along if you can't.
Keep in mind, we're the ones that they need to go by our wishes and operate under us. If they don't, then it's not that important to me. We can't because of this. This is how we're doing it in Henry County. If they say, well, nobody else in the state is, don't ever believe that, because that is not the truth. And,
I think it's new and more.
And didn't want to deal with it, nor didn't understand it. We probably should have stepped in and said, okay, we'll set it up. You tell us who needs to be here, what we need to do, and we'll do it. Example, Zoom meeting yesterday with Health Partners, their number cruncher PhD from New Bavaria. She shared her screen with the charts that she wanted to show the group. And she wasn't leading the meeting, so it can be done. Okay. Let's see, we're down to budget adjustments. Since we don't know Bob's password, we can't do, there's one day I'll have to go to a meeting, which I very seldom do, the boards that I'm on. So I was elected to be in this seat on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Unless it's really necessary, I don't go to those meetings. So I just have, myself, it's a personal thing. And I had it logged in, VIP logged in under my name. Well, Tom sent a snarky comment to Liz Frucci, and I have no idea.
She thought you did it.
Huh. It is. There must not be any.
No. Afraid of that. I'll just do it.
Okay, now, is that announced or?
Yeah, well, there's no budget adjustments.
Oh, no budget adjustments, yeah, no, I looked at that this morning.
Okay. So let the record reflect, just use the same, just the resolution of budget adjustments they don't need. And I think really, that's not a bad way to do it. And for future generations that really want to look and see, there's the record, just
You can just forget it.
yeah. Because when you compare the agenda to the resolutions we have over the Superintendent Commission, we have some that we just reordered them. And really, we shouldn't do that. Okay. That Teen Cafe, Jeff, is one of Judge McCulley's thing for teenagers.
Gotcha.
I believe this is the one, one year, Paul and I went into, one evening into Azul, and Melissa Carrizales and that group of ladies up at Family Court were there with these kids. And it was a celebration because it was toward the end, but they had also been teaching them manners and taking manners. And so they were out working. Well, yeah, it is.
Most kids maybe never went out to eat
Or anybody taking the time to explain how things are. Well, it's even, if you don't eat at a formal dinner very often, just the number of eating utensils is overwhelming. And when you get 3 forks, then look out. You don't start at the closest to the plate, you go the furthest out, and we're in. Okay, excuse me. Okay, would there be a motion on then and now?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I will second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none.
Jeff Mays?
Yes.
Bud Miller?
Yes, then and now has been approved. Okay, we have, I'm not going to do it selfish. Nope, that's wrong. I've had it already that stuff. Yeah, we can go 8.5 by 14. See if it makes it pretty. Okay, got that done. Hopefully a minute. Okay, we have Resolution C, which is changing the county policy. The title of the resolution reads, "In the matter of policy updates for the county personnel manual on policy of non-discrimination to add the identification of LGBTQ in county affected policy." And that was passed by the Supreme, oh, would there be a motion? I'm sorry.
I will make the motion.
I will second. For discussion, as most everyone knows, this is ordered by the Supreme Court in one of their rulings here a few weeks ago. So this just brings up our policy manual, brings it into compliance with the order from the Supreme Court by adding LGBTQ wherever it's necessary. And there is a copy of pages that, what's that?
It's in red.
Yeah, it's in red. That is attached to the resolution and will be on file with the resolution. I don't think really, it's something we're required to do. I don't know how much we can,
They just want to be identified.
we just need to do what we need to do. So with that said, Christie?
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Yes, this resolution is approved.
Yeah.
She was so happy.
Must have been a quick visit maybe.
Yeah, it was, she waited outside, it wasn't very long, and then she said all of a sudden 3 people came out, and pretty soon Diane came, and said, come on in.
Yeah.
So she has been on pins and needles.
Because her plate was expired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When was her birthday?
It's in March.
Okay. So she really had till August something, but, yeah.
Yeah, and as long as it was still under emergency order,
Yeah.
you know, really, yeah, whenever it expires.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think she anticipated there would be a line,
Yeah.
and so she was just going to go on.
Yeah.
She was coming back from Bowling Green, and
It's been getting shorter. The line was like an hour and a half in the beginning, now it's about a half hour, so.
okay,
After, 6 weeks they've been open now, so it should be good.
so it should be getting caught up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have another resolution, it's Resolution D. It's in the matter of the purchase of service contract between Henry County Job and Family Services and Adriel School. Would there be a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I will second. For discussion, this is The Board of Henry County Commissioners do hereby approve the purchase of service contract between the Henry County Department of Job and Family Services and Adriel School Incorporated for family preservation programming services, with said services billable pursuant to Section 3 of the contract and with a term of July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. And those rates are $47 per hour for supervised visitation, $47 per hour private pay supervised visitation, $63 per hour for each hour of supervised visitation provided to high-risk families, $49 for each hour of family coaching service, and $50 for each hour of enhanced visitation service. Is there any other discussion? Also, for the record, it's a contract so far that we've renewed every year since I've been commissioner. Just another service for our family and children. So with that said, Christie?
Chuck Myers?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes, this resolution's been approved.
This is contract.
Okay, you send it back after I send it back. Was there a sticky note on the side?
And put them on the other side now.
She's messing with us, isn't she?
That's through Family and Children First Council in April. Want to do that one too?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
sorry.
was still over on that one. That's my issue. And you'll say yes. We have another resolution in the matter of the purchase of service contract between Henry County Family and Children First Council and Adriel School Incorporated. Would there be a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. For discussion, this is the difference between this and the previous one is this one is with the Henry County Family and Children First Council and Adriel School. It is for July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. And the hourly, it appears that they're charging by the hour, aren't they?
Same as the last one.
Yeah. So I'm going to, unless Jeff, you want me to read it, I'm going to waive reading because it's the exact same hourly rates as the previous contract.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Christie?
Chuck Myers?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes. This resolution is approved.
Next one is basically, I don't remember doing this one before.
Just with Red Hill?
Yeah. It's just.
I don't either.
Yeah. It's basically for the workforce development, I believe it's the people they have working for food assistance and so forth, that they do their, like their payroll for their state taxes over now. On that last page.
Do you want to, should I call Shannon just to make sure?
No, that's what it's for, but I'm going to call it. It breaks it down on the back page. I just don't recall that one before, maybe we had it, I don't remember. Or maybe we haven't had people in workforce development.
We may have, I just don't remember. Maybe she's in her office. I think it's 4012. No, 4210. I usually end up dialing the city number. The city's 59240.
4010.
Okay, now I think I've got this all messed up. Yeah, that one's on. Nope, we're back. Maybe. Could you check?
It should be green if you're on.
Yeah, it should be. I forgot when we're doing these conferences.
Yeah, there's music. But I should be able to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
No, I just hear music. I'm gonna hang this up though, and then go ahead and do it because I believe that has to be connected first.
Welcome to the Next Vortex conferencing service. Please enter your conference number followed by the pound key. Please enter your user code or moderator code followed by. After the tone, say your name and then press the pound key. Thank you.
Going to a wedding.
It is a wedding song.
Okay, this starts out with
It is now in the conference.
a cello and one violin, and they have second violin. It's pretty cool.
Do we expect?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're back in business again. Okay, we have a motion in a second, and discussion. Did we vote on the one?
Right now, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't have it written down.
That sounds right.
Okay, in the matter of, I'll just start over, I don't remember for sure. In the matter of purchase of service agreement for payroll services between Henry County Job and Family Services and Wren Hill HR on Demand. Would there be a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I'll second. For discussion, resolution further reads that we do hereby approve the purchase of service agreement for payroll services between Henry County Job and Family Services and Wren Hill HR on Demand pursuant to the terms set forth in the agreement under Section 1, and the total amount not to exceed $40,000 with a term of July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. And looking at the last page, this is for workforce, for Henry County Workforce Development. And what it does is clerical, food service, industrial, to include all of our operational positions, and it's payrolling services. So it's like you said, Chrissy, it's for our workforce development people to be paid. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Christie?
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes, this resolution is approved.
Mr. Chair, and you can do teaching.
There's three.
Michael must have signed the, it says Michael in the back. I think that one had it.
Yeah. They both did. We'll sign both. We don't need that one signature page that doesn't have his signature on it as approved form. We just destroy the other.
The one with the signature.
No, destroy the other one.
I think, isn't that the one that Shannon's signature, Shannon's on both?
No.
It's just on that back one, isn't it?
No. Red Hill, okay, there's an extra one here, we don't need in here. But what will need to be done is it's going to need, well, you really should go back to Michael
Nice.
and have Michael sign
Well,
this one.
because it doesn't say that, you know what I mean? If you try anything.
Because here's the lady from Red Hill signed here, you have Shannon, but you don't have this second one, so. All right. You better put a little muscle in it. Mhm.
Oh, that spray, I've been blowing it out.
Probably. Okay, that was resolution F. Okay. I have another resolution, in the matter of the purchase of service agreement between Henry County Job and Family Services and Community Teaching Homes. Would there be a motion?
I will make that motion.
Okay, I will second. For discussion, this is Henry County Department of Job and Family Services contracting with Community Teaching Homes Incorporated with the amount of not to exceed $200,000 for the term of July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. It shows in the contract that Community Teaching Homes has office located on Door Street in Toledo. I don't know if that's where the facility's at or. Okay. So with that, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, Christie?
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes, this resolution is approved. You have another resolution. It's in the matter of the purchase of service agreement between Henry County Job and Family Services and Keeping Kids Safe Incorporated. Would there be a motion on this?
I will make the motion.
Okay, I will second. This is, again, between Job and Family Services and Keeping Kids Safe Incorporated. The total cost of the agreement not to exceed $100,000, so that's the signed contract. And the term is July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. And Keeping Kids Safe is located in Findlay. It shows their provider location is 417 North Main Street, Findlay, Ohio. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, Christie?
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes, this resolution is approved. made sure I signed the contract first.
Here.
Hmm?
Or a lot of them here. Between the contracts and that's signatures. Hello. She didn't say, oh, your exercise ball in her hand.
Yeah, sure.
Suck it out.
Yep, exactly, there will be no sympathy. I have another resolution, we're closing in on, getting towards the end. This is the initial pad.
A lot left.
Do we have that many?
Yeah, I think we were maybe one more.
Okay. In the matter of the purchase of service agreement between the Henry County Department of Job and Family Services and Henry County Transportation Network. Would there be a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, I will second. Again, this is between the Board of Henry County Commissioners to hereby approve the extension of service contract between Henry County Job and Family Services and Henry County Transportation Network for transportation services with a cost of the contract not to exceed $90,000 with a term of July 1, 2020 through June 30, 2021. Of course, it's Henry County Transportation is located out here in Oakwood Plaza. And their Henry County Transportation bills Jobs and Family by the mile, and the mileage cost is at $1.80 a mile. Okay, is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Christie?
Jeff Myers,
Yes.
Glenn Miller.
Yes, this resolution is approved. Sorry about that, Jeff.
Good thing he has long arms.
Do me good to get out of this.
Well, yeah, if, there's some that you spend lots of hours in this, and it's almost we need to have a standing break, or if some, or stand up and just,
7th inning stretch, you know?
yeah. I don't know if it was Attorney Mark Robon, or it was Judge Collier was telling me, there was a judge that after so long in a trial, he would get up and just move behind the bench because, he just needed to move.
One time.
Or stand behind his chair, or, which could be a little distracting, but,
Intimidating, yeah.
you know, you just need to do what's right for your health. Okay, moving down to other business, we have an item that's changing the status of the Han Center. Currently, the Han Center front doors are locked, and I had discussed with Shannon over a week ago about possibly unlocking the doors, and she initially, when we began to open up a little more the courthouse, she was not in favor of opening the Han Center yet. She thought it was working fine. She feels it's all right now to go ahead and unlock the doors. And part of it also, by the doors locked, we never knew what rooms were being used and how to be able to get in to sanitize. Well, we came to find out that room 107, which is the conference room, OSU Extension uses mostly, so they haven't been there since March. And it's remained locked, so like CIC had been using it, but when we locked the doors, that ended that, so that conference room wasn't being used. So every day, they'll go in with that, electrostatic sprayer and go in and just, especially hit the restrooms, on the first floor and, the common areas and, first and second floor for JFS as well as the general center. We are ordering, for, Jobs and Family, one of those sprayers, so Jan has it. And Shannon felt that it would give Jan more of a peace of mind, and I'm in favor of that. And we're ordering 3, thermoscans, for Jobs and Family. Unfortunately, with 3 lobbies, it's not the ideal situation, so in this case, it requires at least 3. And put outside the window where they check in, it will be outside that window, and they can just, the person who's there can just come over and put their head down to it, and if, they get a 100.4 and it buzzes, then they have handhelds they can recheck, otherwise they won't let it. So.
It's over 100. It's over 100.
I think it's, it was talked about early on at 100.4. I think that would be up to us, but if we had to justify why, I don't know, or the health commissioner would tell us, okay, I want you to set it at 100. It really should be set at 100.2 because.
I would think it would be less than that. Like 100 degree fever, I'm variable temperature.
Yeah. Before we, well, we have to just get ordered, and it could be a while.
Oh,
So they will use their handheld. It could take a month, might even be 2 months to get stuff.
maybe I'll be over by then.
It might be. Okay, so,
Open up.
You wanna-
On center.
Yeah, I'm fine. Monday, I'm not going to set the 6th of July for that, or?
Yes, since we missed yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about doing the 1st of July, so.
I haven't called Shannon, because first she yelled at me.
I'm surprised she hasn't called it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm okay with Monday, the 6th sounds good.
And I think we just might want to keep in the back of our minds, we may be changing. I think we may be going back to, we don't have a choice. It's happening. It's actually later than what I thought. So I thought we would be seeing some backtracking in May. But really what seems to be, well, the protests, that kind of stuff, but the vacations. Yeah. So, okay, would there be a motion to, and we'll just do simple motion, to reopen the doors at the Han Center to the general public effective July 1 at the start, not July 1, July 6th, Monday, July 6th, at the start of business.
We'll make the motion.
Also, I want to include that the requirement of face mask or face covering, face shield is still required. Same in the courthouse and the Oakwood offices, as well as the county garage. So I have a motion from Jeff. I'll second. Is there? Okay. Is it further discussion? Hearing none.
Jeff Mike,
Yes.
Don Miller.
She's in a hurry.
Yes,
She's ready for that long weekend.
yes, that's been approved, but if you would, Christie, just send a note out to everyone. And, I need to call Eric and just let him know that that needs to be online. And you'll get stuff dug out for that hospital bond.
Yeah, there's a lot of paths too. I mean, 2010 was the most recent, but we must have did that several times. This one.
Well, that one in 2010, that may have been for,
With 10 million, they're looking at 7 million now.
that would have probably have been for the remodel that they did. It seems like that was about the number of what that, the renovation remodel was. Yeah. Okay.
And then I went and discussed two meetings with her the 9th. So I'll get all that stuff and I'll just lay them here if you guys want to look at it.
Yeah.
I just thought she could explain it a lot better than she knows what she's talking about. I thought Gwen was here. I think Gwen would be involved.
Yeah, Gwen should be, and Mike should be, just so he gets the
Yeah,
experience.
I messaged both of them. Because it sounds like she said something about before we did do a bond company, we used the prosecutors. So she's done a lot of legal terms. That was good. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Don't you just hate when something like that happens and this?
yeah, she was very nice. It sounds like something about their financial people wanted me to do this or something. So I was just wondering if she had the money or.
Well, they probably renew bond or extend bond.
Well, it's not up till 30, but something like that. There's gonna be a change or something. We'll just wait for her to.
Yeah.
We talked for quite a while and she was a lot out there, so.
And especially if you don't really deal with this stuff all the time, it's real difficult,
And then she was, it's really big, so it's on this, I'm like, it's not about a picture. Well, this is what you're going back to. Actually, the other two of them picked up.
When
He said he's already read them.
Yeah.
So I sent him a picture of Pinocchio.
That's how it is. Jeff and Glenn Billiard, they want us to read that. That's right. Give us the executive summary of the thing. Do you have anything else? We really don't have, looking at much on Tuesday.
No, for the wiring project.
Okay. Jeff, do you have anything?
No, sir, nothing.
I'm gonna have to set a little bit. I need to put up there. Forgot something.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes and think.
I'll fall asleep.
Instead of that process.
We're, well, next door, Tracy's kind of reworking the board. And he's sending a whole bunch of stuff around today. So hopefully Tuesday, sometime Tuesday, and I can cut some POs for his specialist that must scan, bring in kind of one of each of what we are interested in, and then let's try them out and see which, and I think it'd probably be a good idea to get school districts here and the hospital.
I think that school districts all need that.
Yeah. Yep.
For any time, I mean, even during this season.
Especially during the season. And you're gonna have kids that are gonna scoot by, so I don't feel, you're still gonna have that, but my gosh, if you can get ahead of it and as they're coming in, they're being scanned and snagged, send them to the nurse's room, so much better than.
Yeah. I don't know if a lot of schools can get nurses anymore. With the joint
insurance with the hospital.
Oh, do they? I don't think the law doesn't have one.
A nurse, a nurse that goes to our church is at the point, I don't know where at in the point, if she handles high school, junior high, and elementary, I don't know. Okay. I think that's about it. If there's nothing else for, the good of the cause, would there be a motion to adjourn?
Make the motion.
Okay, I will